Hello, friends. This is my truth on how I deal with envious people. So, the first thing to talk about envious people is empathy. Should you have empathy for envious people? And the answer is no. You should have no empathy for envious people at all. Why? Because number two, you owe them nothing. They owe you nothing and you owe them nothing. So, no empathy, just get away from them, stay away as much as you can and as far as you can. Once when you spot them, just get rid of them. Get them out of your life. Should you help them? Well, no, because you should have no empathy and you owe them nothing. So no help. They can go and find professional help. You're not a professional, and if you're a professional, maybe you can give them some help. Otherwise, no help to envious people. Get them out of your life, okay? So, exceptions. Do we have exceptions? Yes. If we are talking about your kids, that's an exception because they are your kids. If they're minors, well, you need to make an exception. Sometimes kids are envious of their parents, and so that's an exception. That's something you need to maybe help them, maybe have empathy. But other than that, even your spouse, if your spouse is envious of you, maybe that's a good sign that you shouldn't be with that person, right? Because your wife or your husband should be your biggest cheerleader, and they should support you on everything you do without envying you. So other than your children, not even your parents, that's up to you. I wouldn't even recommend you. If your parents are envious of you, I have a situation with my dad, but he was envious of me on some things along the way all these years. And I love my dad, but I just reduced the amount of communication with him. And I reduced the amount of things I shared with him because it was at least half of the things I shared with him was everything. It was negative comments and something he didn't like I was doing. So friends you love, well, if they are good friends, they shouldn't envy you, and if they envy you, sooner or later that is going to deteriorate your relationship with them, and it's not going to do any good for your life. So if you spot envy on one of your friends, and if you love that friend so much, you may want to consider getting some distance from that friend and sharing less things with them. And if you have the heart, if you think nothing is going to damage them, just get rid of that friendship. There are 7 or 8 billion people in the world. You can make other friends. Co-workers. So how about co-workers? Well, if you typically, someone at work will be envious of you sooner or later. So my recommendation is to share less, and share little things. For example, if you went to a wonderful party this weekend, just tell them that you stay home and you had a nice pizza with your family. If you got yourself a brand new something, unless it's a car and you need to park it at work, don't tell them. There's no reason to tell them. And the other thing is if you have them in social media, unfriend them or block them. I did both with some people. I didn't have any coworkers on my Facebook, and I blocked some people on Facebook that were not my friends, but they could still see some of my content if I was tagged to other people. So just in case, I blocked them. I put them on a blog list on Facebook, and that's it. So I would recommend you, the only social media to use with your coworkers should be LinkedIn, and that's it. Other than that, no Instagram, no Facebook. You have no control if somebody's following you on Instagram. I think you may be able to block somebody on Instagram. I'm not sure, but use as little social media as you can with the envious people you detect anywhere in your life. So lose them. Yes, you should lose envious people. Get rid of them. I mean, do whatever you can to get them off your life. You know, you can sometimes be brutally honest. Sometimes you can be really polite, or sometimes you can not reply to messages in social media, or reply after a while, and then you can, say, "Oh, I'm sorry, it took me so long to reply." And after so many of those messages, they will either get the message or they will stop bothering you. So, and why all of this about envious people? Because they are not going to change. And if they are going to change, if you want to help them, you're going to waste so much of your time, and there is no guarantee that they are going to change. So, just forget about it. Your life and your time is so much more important. So, they're not going to change. So, get rid of them as soon as you can. And what I mean by get rid of them, don't do anything negative or bad against them. Just stop communicating with them and take distance as much as you can. Why? Because your time is limited. So money you can make more, but time you can't. So your time is your most valuable asset, and these people, all they do is they steal it from you. So don't give them any more of your very precious time. So what I say in the conclusion is, fuck them. Fuck envious people. They are worthless. They have nothing to add to your life. And all you are going to be doing if you have a relationship with them is you're going to be wasting your very precious time. So that's it. Fuck envious people. That's my truth. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you in my next video.